Yes, there is an agenda. Absolutely. We're going to talk about it today. I want to clarify something for you that is going to help you move through all of the cray-cray things that are going to be happening, that you're all feeling right now. Our globe, our beautiful planet is in chaos. It's not really. I'm going to share with you something so powerful, so amazing. I'm going to tell you what that agenda is and ask you if you're getting sucked into it. Yeah, you ready for this? You may have an epiphany. I hope so. Let's go. Welcome to Landria Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through those fears and live an amazing life. Every little change you make for the better is going to change the planet. Small little things, not using chemicals, putting good things in your body, choosing farmers and stores and whatever else that are producing and presenting sustainable, healthy products. You have the power to change the planet. There's an agenda. There's one incredibly destructive tool, let's put it that way, that has been used on this planet forever. It's more powerful than any weapon or anything else that could be used. What is it? It's fear. I want you to really think good and hard about this, because this is going on big time out there. If you listen to anything that elicits fear, it is part of the agenda of the lower frequency that is splitting now. Splitting more drastically. We're going into an acceleration of the split. Those of you who are feeling this magnificent feeling come over in the midst of everything, you're going into the new earth. It is not one, alien ship that comes and picks everybody up. You are going to New Earth, and as long as you have a purpose here and things that you can do, you will remain on the planet as a physical being, and that's pretty much most of you. There's a whole bunch of people that are exiting to help facilitate the change here, demonstrating that we're not okay and saying, okay, I'm going to go into this transition to show everybody that we need to solve these issues right now, proving that we have an imbalance. Well, we know that right now, but we're still arguing. All negativity, all fear is the agenda of separation to pull you out of whatever you're going into that you believe could be amazing, and telling you that's ridiculous. Somebody called it La La Land. Where are you living? So here's what we are told, that that's not realistic, that, that this is what's really going on. That is the agenda. It is not really what's going on. It is the lower thinking and fear that is creating it. I want to get this straight with you, because we don't think we're creating it. We think we're just watching it and getting information. That is not what's going on. That information you get, you become entangled with, and you help create it. Because what's it doing? How many of you come to my channel and say, oh, I was feeling really bad, and I ask you, what were you looking at? Yeah, well, my friends told me this and the conspiracy, because they're fascinated. It's like, oh, can't get enough of this addictive stuff that is so not what we are. And so the agenda is using that to get you to stay in fear, because it fuels the lower frequencies, which are babies. They don't know what they're doing, because they're in such a low frequency, ego-based operation mode that they can't imagine going to that space of enlightenment. They don't even know what that means. They're so far from it. So they're not to be blamed, because every individual has a choice. You can choose to listen to that and say that's real. And then that would be you choosing to go into the low frequency. They don't do that to you. Nobody makes you do anything or feel. He made me feel this. No, he or she didn't make you feel anything. Observation is one of the most powerful things you can do. So you're going to see things you cannot avoid. You can sit in the closet until you exit here, but that's not going to fulfill your mission. I told you the year of action's coming up, and I gave you 101 ways to do that. And that's what we have to start working on right now. And when you're focused on the expansion and the action of positive change for the new world, and you help create it, then you're not thinking about little poor me and mommy and daddy didn't love me. Spiritual butt kick, of course. Almost all of these are. Why? You're so powerful. You're so amazing. It's time to know it. If you don't feel that way, get the help. Join the Miracle Circle. I help people every single day. Everything you do could be geared around this amazing transformation. And you can see it and know it and create it and become entangled with it. But the agenda over here is to stay in that place of power and destruction, and none of those actions are good for people, animals, or our planet. In fact, they're going to continue to do things as long as we sit back and allow it without making our own changes. So if we say, well, we don't know what else to do, we have to create the change. No opposition, no battling, none of that, no struggle. That's how we've operated. It never leads to anything good. So we have to go into that state. We've got to stay strong on this. No more fear. Fear is absolutely the one thing we have to conquer here. That is your one assignment. Break through fear. You observe it. Hey, break through fear. Go into manifest anything. I have a discount that is going on. It's huge. And you can take Breakthrough Fear for a discount. And if you're a returning student, you get half off. I know students that said they want to take it again. They had a whole year. Some of them took it 2-3 times. They want to take it again. It gets you out of that thinking. It's like smack. Whoa, thank you. I didn't realize I was doing that. You hold the power of the universe. Total clarity. My new e-course coming out. We're going to talk a lot about that, because what you have to realize is the clarity that you require to stay steadfast and go into that new earth, and you're going to experience something so beautiful and great. You're going to see the planet transform. You're going to see things dissolve that don't work. You're going to see people fighting to hang on to that, and you're going to be okay with that, because you know it's a positive movement out of density, and that they too will have to make choices. Because they'll get uncomfortable. Density will get uncomfortable because it's not able to hang on to what it had, because we're not fueling it anymore. So then it's going to claw and say, well, how do I get happy again? You know, the ego wants to get happy. Make me happy. Landria, make me happy. Okay, I'm happy to make you happy. What I do is I show you that you have the capabilities to do it yourself at any moment. When you let go of the fear and the stories, and you stop feeding yourself full of that. And so what happens is the egos will start to choose the things that makes it feel good. And if keeping us in fear and getting us to do all these things that are not good for anybody isn't working anymore, we're not participating, they will have to make different choices. It's such a simple formula. It really is. It's an agenda that's not going to work anymore, because we're not going to participate. You hold so much power, but so many of you still listening to the stuff out there. Why? Do you really believe that? Do you believe all those crazy things? The other thing is, please, the evil alien thing, that's part of an agenda too. It is. They are absolutely beautiful, working with us, have always been a part of us, waiting for us to grow up so that we can graduate to the Galactic Federation that all works together, because we all have planets that contribute to one another, and they're amazing things that they would teach us. We're not ready because in density, we abuse those tools and those gifts. That all out there is so amazing. They're such more, they're way advanced than we are. We're going into an amazing phase, and we have done so much damage. It is not too late to change all of this. But if you stay in fear, you're fueling the agenda. It's just that simple. So I'm going to ask you right now, what are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? That you won't have the things that you want? That your future is going to be grim? Well, you're creating your future, and you can manifest anything. Are you manifest anything? My free video series, that's all I talk about. And I see people unsubscribe. She didn't tell me how to get my house or my $1 million. Yeah, that is the lower frequency saying, I want, I need, the material world isn't giving me something. If you really want that power, you have to learn how to use it yourself because it comes from you. It's in here, going out there. And so we can blame absolutely no one. No more blame. No more blame. Nothing's happening out there without our permission, our contribution, our participation. When you stop doing that, your world will shift because you are now going to be focused on the things that make the positive change, and you will see a transformation on this planet unlike any other. It's an amazing time to be here. I heard somebody just say that, and I thought, oh, yay, somebody else actually knows this, because everybody else is so caught up in the agenda. And others, and there are spiritual teachers out there that won't go there. They don't go into that space. They don't want to. Why? They're afraid they're going to get shut down. But I'm telling you, we have no enemies. We are pure light and love, and we don't have to do anything negative. We don't have to fight anybody. There's nobody evil out there. That's a role being played out. Everyone is the essence of illuminated, beautiful light beings. That's all we are. Everything else is an illusion. So whatever you name isn't real. It's the illusion of what we're playing out here, and all that can change. We got stuck in it. We got so, like, deer in headlights, the addicted mentality of fascinated with it. It's fascinating, isn't it? Right? We go to the scary movies. It's fascinating. No more fear. No more. And that's your assignment for today. So that agenda, talk to the hand. So many think that that's something you have to battle. It's not. There's nothing to battle. Everyone is beautiful. Everyone holds the equal power, and how they use it determines their personal energetic path within one energy field. We're just one. Everything is totally connected. Everything. Your thoughts, your actions, you affect everything in the universe and beyond, because it's all just one beautiful source. And so that plays out, but our roles and our adventures here could be something so unbelievably beautiful. You can go there. I'm going there. I'm experiencing a transition right now. I keep thinking, can it get better? It can't get better. Can it get better? I guess it could get better, and it keeps getting better. And I'm thinking, wow, I never expected this in my life, because I'm not trying to dictate it. I'm open to it. And so many people are closed. But they're doing it. How can we? You don't understand. You know what? No matter what you're going through, you think it's you alone, and it's me and my family, all this stuff. You got to just let it go, my dear. Let it go, because blessing those who maybe don't treat you nice or disagree with you, you have to. There's no battle if you're not battling it. There's no battle, right? Gandhi, their whole way of handling that was to never use any force against the Brits, and it worked. The black community here in the United States, when there was all kinds of nasty stuff going on, they had a whole sect of people that were told that we're going to go in there and we're going to sit on these chairs in this department store, in a pharmacy, every single day. And no matter what they do, we will never raise a hand to them. Because that is the agenda. Conflict loves conflict. So as soon as they get you to get in their conflict, it's game on. And they refused to, and guess what? They changed everything here. And discrimination is such an amazingly ridiculous concept, because humans are humans. And a color is just a color. And we are just diverse. And we're beautiful. And we're all human beings. And to think anything less is that dark agenda that tells you that somebody is inferior to you. And that's going to be not a very nice place you want to go to, because when you transition, you're going to have to experience that yourself. Maybe come back as that person, yeah? We love one another unconditionally when we're not in these bodies. And you're here now to break through those veils. And that matrix, as I shared with you, just recently, that matrix, we shifted it. We changed the program. We did. I felt it. A lot of you felt it. We're going to feel a lot of physical things going on now. You're going to experience some mystical, magical things going on. It's just beautiful. And welcome it. Don't fear it. Don't fear. As soon as you fear it, it will back off. Because you have to be in alignment frequency-wise in order for those things to enter in. And once again, it's different to me. Why are we so afraid of different? Why? Because we're told to be different. It empowers us, right? And humans say, you have to be here and have a job and do this. And what about just saying, actually, I don't have to do that. I'm making a different choice, and that's okay if you're in that agenda, but I'm not. So thank you, my wonderful master teacher. I bless you. I'm moving on. That's it. No anger, no battle, no whatever. Speak up. Speak up. This is not okay. This is what we see the world as. And this is what we desire. How do we contribute to that? Tell us how we can help make that happen. No more handing your power over to anybody. And no more battling that. Peace is something that we have not experienced on this planet ever. We can say times of peace, but we're not, because within our communities, we're still arguing with one another. Anger and calling each other wrong. It has to stop. No one's wrong. Whatever you believe is right for you. All right? But respect for one another and blessings to everyone will take you to a space of pure love. You're going to feel so much power. It's the most amazing feeling. And this energy field around you is going to be so amazing, electrified. Electrified. Because now it's going to this high frequency. And this planet is alive. It is a sentient being. It is a sentient being. Everything you do to her affects her. She's conscious of it. Everything's conscious. Do my one consciousness meditation. It is blowing the doors off of what's going on with me, because I'm now focused not on just sending my energy field out. I am now focused on just the one consciousness at every point. And during that meditation, if you guys may have experienced this, I went into a vortex last time, and the one before that I saw a grid around the planet with points all over. I saw a grid around the planet and points, everything connected. So whatever happens here, push, here, push, here, push, it's all connected, all connected. And that energy field is a frequency. You're responsible right now to raise it. If you want to live in that world, or you can stay here if you want and go into that agenda that it doesn't feel very good, does it? Love everything. Love everything and everyone. You're capable of it. If you desire to change what you're doing for a living, and those of you who are in those positions saying, I don't want to go get this, that's your choice, that's fine. But then you can't be around other people according to the rules of that company. That's their choice. So you have to make a choice with no judgment. I don't like it, but here's what I must do. Maybe it's time for me to launch that business or get new skills or go do something I really love anyways. So this is the internet training that I promote, because I did this 7 years ago to get out of an investment banking position, because I was like, I have this freaking awesome high-level position. Where do you go from there? And I thought, I already owned the business, and I thought I need to use technology to start making my own decisions. And that's what I did. So I launched businesses, and I'm in charge. And I work with people who I desire to commune with. And my agenda is one of peace and love, and everything that I do with my technology, my business. Yes, we have to make money. Get over that. You're making me charging? Really? How do you make a living? Doing something destructive with a company who's destroying the planet, making money doing that, that's better? No. Earn money in a way that is productive for yourself, for others, and you're going to feel so good. So this is a free video series that just explains the different ways you can get these skills, 100% step-by-step training. Go check it out. Go to Manifest Anything. It's in the description. Step by step. I just give you videos, and we just talk about every 3 days. I give you offers for my courses. I give you a free download for my mobile app. You'll get that as soon as you sign up. I don't know what else to do. You have the power of the universe in your hands. You are the one source of everything. These things you shall do and more. It's just as easy to manifest a castle as a button. Go manifest a castle. Save the planet, right? Save the planet. Planet's amazing. So come on over and please subscribe. The more of you who subscribe, the more you're telling YouTube this is what you want, not that other stuff. So if you're subscribed to that, you're fueling it. Subscribe to the positive message of change and you will make a difference, but it's still your choice. I can't make you do anything. I can just give you the tools to positive empowerment. Oh, wait till you go there. Stuff going to happen for you. It'll blow your mind. All right. So we talked about the agenda. It's not to be feared. In fact, fear is what we're going to overcome, right? We're going to break through it. I have a masterclass called Move Past Fear. It's only, I think, $34.95. When you sign up for Manifest Anything, or you go to landriaonkka.com, you can find that. That's a masterclass for a couple hours we spend together talking about how do you move past that fear. It might be a good starting point for you. It takes a while to unwind this stuff. So only you can do the work. It's so worth it. You're whole and perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Blessings to you, my beautiful, perfect friend. I see amazing things for you and a beautiful future on this planet. I promise. Namaste.